Well, Darian, how's the spring gone for the defense? What you feel like you've gotten done what you need to get done?
Yeah, so far in the spring, we've been doing a very good job and picking up where we left off last year and continuing to get better with the returning guys coming back on our defense and also the new guys that got to step in and take charge. We've been doing a great job getting everything together.
What do you want to see out of the defense as a whole tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night, I just want to see us be dominant. That's some things that the coaches preach about all the time for our defense, is just to be a dominant defense, and we're able to do so. I'd like to see that happen.
You got DSG coming by here in a minute. You guys been together all spring out there. How have you seen him grow into that role this spring?
Oh, it's been great playing with him alongside of me. He's a smart player, and every day we see improvement with him, and I'm excited to see where his future takes him.
What's he bring to that defense that's maybe a little different?
He's very aggressive. That's the type of player that we like to have on our defense, and he makes plays. He knows how to find the ball.
How much better does he become more comfortable is he now from maybe when he first got here?
He's a lot more comfortable now. He has a year under his belt. He's learning defense. He's becoming a master of his craft, and I'm excited for him.
For you, going into your senior year, there's going to be a lot of, last time you do this and last spring ball, last spring game tomorrow. What's this year going to be like for you? What are you personally wanting to get done with your senior year?
I just want to leave a legacy. I want to be one of the players that are talked about in the future as doing the right thing and being a great player for this program. And I feel like I've done a good job so far, and I just like to continue to grow.
Does it feel like the first couple years here have gone fast, and now you are getting ready to enter your senior year?
Going through every day seems like it takes forever, but now that we're actually here and it's my last spring, it did go by pretty fast, and I'm just excited for what next year brings.
Yeah, obviously your guy has aspirations, probably playing at the next level. I mean, is this motivating? I mean, this year knowing you want to go out and have another big year and kind of help yourself for the future?
Oh yeah, definitely. Playing for the NFL is a dream of mine, and I know one last shot to put it on tape, and we'll see what happens.
The guys that we talked to on Wednesday said the spring game's kind of more for about the fans than the players, since you guys have had close scrimmages. You kind of view it with that way, and going through now, what, 4 of these?
I believe it's for both, but it is also for the fans, having them to be able to come out tomorrow and watch us play and watch us perfect our craft and to see what we've been working on all spring. I mean, excited for them and excited for everybody.
What do you think is the one thing that would surprise the fans the most tomorrow?
I'm pretty sure the offense will probably have some trick plays. I'm not saying they're going to work, but usually they do in the spring game.
Honoring Kellen tomorrow, you're one of the few guys around here who has experience with him. You got to play against him your whole true freshman year in practice. What was that experience like for you, and what did you learn through doing that every day?
Oh yeah, going against Kellen is definitely a task. He's a great player. He's a very smart quarterback. He knows what he's going to do with the football. And my freshman year, I was on scout team going against him, going against the first offense, and he's taught me how to become a better defensive back just by reading my keys. And because if you're one step off going against Kellen, it's probably a touchdown. So he's a great player. I respect him a lot, and I'm excited to see him be honored tomorrow.
You got some JUCO guys in the secondary now, some young guys. You and Dante are kind of the 2 veteran seniors back there. What's that like, I guess, and is the leadership role that you guys are trying to take of that group this year?
I mean, it's always good having new guys come in, and they've been doing a fantastic job. Like I said, learning the playbook and things of that sort, and going out on the practice field and actually doing what we talked about in the meeting. So I'm excited for those guys, and I'm going to continue to teach them, and we'll see what happens.
Is there one thing personally for your game that you're hoping to improve or change going into your senior year?
Footwork, mostly. I like to be faster out of my breaks, and when it comes to making tackles, I wouldn't like to miss it.
You guys haven't had a chance out there with you this spring because of the injury, but obviously he was coming on strong last fall. What do you expect out of him this year? He's kind of the guy people are forgetting about a little bit. What do you expect out of him?
Well, one thing about Chance is he's a very determined player. Just because he's not actually practicing out there on the field, he's in every meeting. He watches extra film. He works out. I mean, I'm excited to see him come back because I know he's going to be stronger than ever.
A lot of talk about the future. What are you doing to stay in the moment in terms of not over-exaggerating that hype going into next season for you, especially with your interceptions?
For me especially, I try not to think about next season by going in every day in spring practice and treating every day as what's important, like what's right in front of me, and taking one day at a time is the biggest step towards not leaning too much towards the future. And if we end up leaning towards the future, then we probably won't accomplish our goals, which we would like to. And so just taking one step at a time, one day at a time.
Come out of spring ball here in a few days, and it is the future, but it's coming out of spring ball in a few days, and the focus becomes that season opener and the game against Washington. And obviously, you've got a lot of ties to that staff. What do you think that game, that experience, is going to be like for the guys that had a lot of ties to that group?
I think it's going to be a great game. It's going to be full of emotion to have the whole coaching staff coming back, and we're going to be ready. We're excited for it.